Claudia with Crazy Island Studios. Y'all are going for a ride with me today. Yep, that's what we're doing. I managed to get my camera to hold a charge. Can you believe it? I'm driving backwards right now, so forgive me. Yeah, so since my camera's holding a charge and since I haven't had any time to record a video, I decided the best thing I could do is record a car video because a car chat, because I don't know when I'm going to have time to record a video for you guys, and I have surgery tomorrow, and I wanted to talk to y'all before I went. So that's my neighborhood out the window. Yeah, lots of trees. I hope that my car's not too loud for this recording. I've never recorded a car chat yet with my camera. I don't know how it's behaving. I don't know what noises it's picking up. I don't know any of that stuff, so I guess I'll find out when I actually edit the video. So, am I shouting? I feel like I'm shouting. I feel like I'm shouting to make sure you guys can hear me over whatever other noises my camera might be picking up, because it's not the best. Yeah, do you see all these? I don't live in the city, obviously, because if you are looking out my window at all, there's a lot of dirt involved and sometimes tractors and stuff and crazy things in the road. My daughter thinks it's hilarious because sometimes when I used to drive her to school after a doctor's appointment or something, because they have buses out here because the school's really far away, and when I used to drive her, sometimes we would get stuck behind a tractor and have to go really slow for a little while. And one time there was cows in the road, and that was fun. Yeah, cows in the road, and the neighbor comes out because it's not like farms. We're like, I can see my neighbor's house. It's not like farms. I have like about a half-acre property, so it's not huge, and my neighbors are right next to me. You know, you can walk to your neighbor's house right there. I mean, our mailbox is in the same corner and stuff, so it's not like you would expect to see cows in the road, and the neighbor comes out and is like shooing them back to their lot with a broom. It's ridiculous. One day, and I took a picture, maybe if I can find it I'll post it on the video, but I took a picture one day driving home, and there were donkeys. I'm not even kidding. Donkeys in my road, right by my house. It's kind of funny. I live towards the country, like towards the farming parts of my town, and nobody knows how to work a stop sign in my town. It's so been my turn twice. And I have to wait because they just go. Nobody knows how to work a stop sign around here. They either all want to go at the same time or nobody wants to take their turn. And then it's my turn because I drive a big car. What time is it? We're having morning coffee. I can't even keep track of what time it is. It's been crazy busy. Are you all getting car sick watching me with the stuff out the window? I don't know how to turn the camera to make that better. Maybe I can try. I don't want to make you guys sick. Is that okay? I hope that's okay. I have no idea. Can you see my back seat? There's nothing back there. It's just a whole lot of car back there because I drive a Suburban. We call it the Beast. If you've ever heard me talk about it, it's the Beast. I love it. See my little pink? Can you see pink right here? Yeah, down here, there's Tinkerbell. My husband loves me a lot because he bought me Tinkerbell floor mats and Tinkerbell steering wheel cover and a Tinkerbell license plate frame, and I think, and a Tinkerbell sticker for my back window. So he drives around in the Beast full of Tinkerbell, yeah. And then I have flowers hanging up here. You can't see them. Oh, I got flowers hanging up there like a lei air freshener thing. So today we're going to Kaiser. That's where you're taking a ride with me. It's the day before my surgery, and we're going to do pre-op blood work. Yay me. It's okay. I don't mind needles. I know some people like going to get blood work is the most traumatic thing ever. My biggest problem is having to drive all the way across town. I don't mind the needles. It's not that bad. As long as they don't miss, it's all good. I don't have a terrible problem. So I haven't made any art for you guys. I feel really bad about that, but I have been so like trying to get things done for this upcoming surgery. And yes, I have to really move around to find to see if there's things behind me, because I have a huge blind spot in this beast. Huge. So I don't want to hit anybody because I drive a big car and it could be really bad. Adjusting my air. Hold on. Adjusting the air. Okay. And then we're going to set the cruise control so that I don't get a speeding ticket, because I'm a lead foot otherwise. So even in town, as soon as I get on the freeway, I set the cruise control so that I don't go more than 5 miles over the speed limit, because I'll be going 85 before I know it, and then I'll get a speeding ticket, and that's no fun. So, anywhoosies, headed to Kaiser, getting the pre-op blood work. Yeah, no art for you. I feel really bad because, I mean, come on. Isn't that what y'all come here for? Is to see my art and to learn some stuff and maybe get a few tips or tricks or something, but no art. All you get is me. Just me talking to you. That's it. That's all you get. Because no art has been made. I haven't even sat in the chair in my studio for days. 4 days. It's been kind of like torture. I don't know. I've been like trying so hard to get as much done as possible before this surgery so that it won't be too hard on my husband, because he still has to work if we have work, because you know he's a contractor, so sometimes he has jobs and sometimes he doesn't. A lot of the stuff we do, we install for the Home Depot, and he installs like their plumbing and electrical fixtures, like light fixtures and sinks and faucets and stuff. And sometimes he has work and sometimes he doesn't, and some days he's busy all day and some days he only has like a couple things to do. So hopefully this is going to be one of those weeks where he only has like 1 or 2 things to do every day, because in between of, you know, having to continue working, he also has to do all the driving that I usually do during the day, and that includes driving our kids to school. One of our daughters goes to school right by our house, and she gets dropped off. We leave at 7:30 and then I pick her up at 2:30. So that means, and we don't live in the middle of the city where most of the work that he does gets done. We live out a little further, so for him to drive back and forth would be really not fun. But on top of that, our other daughter goes to school kind of across town, like halfway across town, and she goes at 9 and 4:30 we leave to pick her up and drop her off. So none of those can be like, you can't do both. Like, you can't make a circle and drop one off, drop the other one off, and then go to work, and then pick one up, and come home. It doesn't work that way. You have to go back and forth all day long, 4 times. So that's going to be his day. And, you know, I work from home, so, you know, when I come home, then I can go to work. He doesn't, so then he kind of has to go all over the place and drive them and, you know, do his installs or whatnot. So trying to make it as simple for him as possible. So we had to go grocery shopping, we had to go to Costco and get lots of quick and easy stuff for him and the kids to make, so that he doesn't have to worry about trying to, you know, handle dinner and everything on top of it. And so been busy. I've been a busy little bee. That was not my lane. I was borrowing the other lane. All thinking about coffee, apparently. So, excuse me. So, yeah, busy, no art, no time in the studio yet. My new computer came. Yay! Well, I'm very happy about it. It came on Friday, and it's now Monday, and I'm not done transferring my stuff over. It might have been worth it to let the Apple people do it in retrospect, because they offered for a fee, and it might have been worth paying them to let them do this, because I'm still doing it 3 days later. But the problem is, the hard drive on the old one is actually larger than the hard drive on the new one, because they have these new flash drive things instead of a regular hard drive. It's like a flash, like, you know, like the USB flash drives you plug into your computer. It's like one of those inside is the new hard drive. So they're smaller, and I don't really need a lot in my actual computer, because I have a 3 terabyte external hard drive that I bought because my computer was like bogged down and wouldn't do anything or save any more videos because it was too full. So yeah, I've been working on that, and for some reason I can't seem to get my photos to back up to my hard drive right now. I was just trying to copy them over there. That's like the last thing I have to do. I figure I can do anything as long as I have Google and YouTube. I can figure out how to do anything. I am with Shannon Green. She says she is absolutely certain that with the proper tools and the right YouTube videos, she can perform brain surgery successfully. And I kind of agree with her. I really do, because it seems like as long as I have Google and I have YouTube, I have been able to figure out how to do everything. Everything. Yeah, so I have no art for you. I have some cool, fun ideas that I want to do in the Hannah Montana book. I think I kind of want to do like one of those ink blot type things where you put the paint in and then smash the pages, but I want to like smash them and rub them together, and I don't really want it to look like an ink blot. I want it to make the background, so I'm thinking about doing that. And I wanted to, I don't know what I want to do. I have ideas. I do, and no time to get in there and do them because I'm just running around like a crazy person. And every time I think I'm done, something pops up. You know how that is? That's how that is. So, you know, and y'all know I had my biopsy last week and it sucked. And that ruined that day. And now I'm going to go get blood work. We're going to hope this doesn't suck. This should be just fine and quick. Hopefully there's not a long line in the lab. That's a terrible sound. I'm sorry. That's the sound of sucking air out of my cup. So, no art. I have some ideas. I'm a little concerned because I haven't yet, oh, there's an ambulance. I haven't yet figured out how to get my video files, videos that I've recorded and uploaded to Final Cut on one computer, how to get them over to the other computer. I don't have a lot that I haven't already edited, but I have the start of my new course, the flowers course that I was showing you guys last time. I have the start of that. Oh, my ear itches. And I have the start of that recorded on there, and I'm concerned that it's gone and I'm going to have to redo it. That makes me sad because, you know, I've been waiting for days and days for gel to dry on that board. I don't want to redo it. So, I have to figure that out, and I have to get my photos. I mean, I know they're backed up somewhere. They're on every computer that I have. I just want them on the new one. You know, I need to be able to access all of that. It's only like 6 gigabytes. So I put it to transfer and copy over to my Dropbox, and I swear it says it's going to take 2 days. 2 days? That's retarded. I don't even know. I'm totally just rambling. I don't know what I have to say. I just wanted to say hi. Totally, I missed you guys. It feels like it's been forever since I talked to you and I've done a vlog and a chat. I hate that word. A chat. It feels like forever since I've done it, and it was last week, and I usually do them on the weekends and say hi to you guys and let you know what's going on for my week. And no, I've been just messing with my computer. I have my little table set up in front of my couch, and I took a picture. I put it on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw it. I've got 2 computers and my iPad, and my iPhone's sitting next to me, of course. So my daughter comes in and she's totally laughing at me. She's like, "You're surrounded by Macintosh Apple products," which I was, because it's like crazy. I have, because I have both computers open because I'm trying to transfer things, and I have my hard drive sitting on top of the table, and then I have my iPad because I'm using it to do the Google search to tell me how to do stuff, so I don't have to try and do it on the same computer I'm using. Since I have the iPad, I might as well. And then also I have a book to read while I'm waiting for everything to download. When it says it's going to take 20 minutes to do whatever it's going to do, I have my iPad there so I can read a book. So, yeah. That's how it is. Okay, try not to hit anybody. Parking lots are terrible with the beast. Thank heavens Kaiser has the ones with the little diagonal parking spots, because it's a lot easier to get this giant car in and out. So, Although I have the handicap pass thing, so I can park in the big spots. That helps. No way. Somebody's leaving in the very, very front. That never happens. I'm almost afraid to take it. Like, what's gonna happen? This never happens. I never get a parking spot right in the front. Like, literally, it is the first parking spot. How did that happen? Okay, so if little things make you happy, like little things make me happy, this is the kind of thing that makes me happy. This makes my day. I got a parking spot right in the front, and I don't have to walk. So I'm going to go in and get my blood work, and then I'll come back and I'll say hi again, and maybe I'll talk to you guys on the way home. Hi. Okay, I'm all done. They vampired me twice. Yay, me. Aren't I lucky? Yeah. Apparently, I am a double check, so I got to get my blood drawn by 2 people. So both arms have the little bandages. Am I on? I'm on. Thank heavens I'm on, because sometimes I'm not. And I just sit here and I talk to myself, and then I realize that I'm not recording, and then I have to try and talk to myself again and say the same stuff, and that's really weird. I'm going to make somebody very happy right now, because they're going to get the first front parking spot. So they're going to love me. Even though they don't know me. So yeah, I'm all done now with Kaiser until tomorrow morning when I go in for my surgery, which is good. It's going to be all day, I have found out. I was kind of surprised by the timeline because my poor husband's going to be stuck sitting there the whole time. Actually, he has permission to leave, and I'm trying to talk him into it so he doesn't have to sit there so long, because I have to be there at 8:20 and my surgery isn't scheduled until 10:20, so you have to be there 2 hours early. It's like catching an airplane flight, right? So we have to be there for a while they get you all ready, all that stuff. And then my doctor said the surgery should take about 2.5 hours. And they have me blocked out in the OR for like 3.5 hours. Then I have to wake up, and then you have to be able to urinate before they'll let you leave to make sure that they didn't like break your bladder, I guess, while they were in there. So, yeah, it could be 3:30 or later, up until 5, they said, if I can't go. My goodness gracious. This poor man is not going to handle that well. He's just not. So I'm trying to talk him into leaving as soon as I go to sleep and go hang out with his friend, and who is at home disabled waiting for another back surgery. So, you know, not busy at all, just hanging out. So I'm trying to encourage him to go there and spend the day and wait for the phone call that says come back and get me. That way he won't be completely bored to death, and, you know, otherwise he'll like sit there all day and he won't eat. He'll just sit there or pace or bug the nurses asking him when I'm going to be done, because that's what he said he's going to do, because he's just like that. He's going to worry. He's going to worry about me, and I don't want him to, because then I feel bad, because, you know, I don't know, because I do, because I'm weird, and I don't like him to worry. But hopefully when I get home today, because it's only like 11:30 now, it wasn't so bad. I mean, it took a little while in the lab. It was crazy full, but they're really fast. It just took a little while because I had to wait for another person to come and draw my blood the second time, because I guess just in case you need a transfusion, they have to double check you for the blood bank. 2 people have to draw your blood to make sure that if they had to transfuse you, they gave you the right blood. Silliness. So, since I'm not going to need it, part of their process. So I had to wait a little while to get someone else to poke me the second time, and it's never any fun because my veins are not agreeable to this whole drawing of blood thing. They don't like it. It doesn't bother me to get poked with a needle. Like, I totally just ran the red light in front of me, and a huge truck. So yeah, it doesn't bother me at all to get poked. It's just that My veins don't like it. I mean, it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable, but, you know, it's not a biopsy. Yeah, I'm going to use that now as, like, my reference for everything in regards to how bad is it really. It's going to be that now. That's my new reference. Ooh, do you see my fingernails are pink? I actually painted my fingernails. I never paint my fingernails, which you guys probably know from watching my videos. If they are painted, it's usually because I got some kind of crazy deal on Groupon to get a manicure and a pedicure together for like 20 bucks or something, and then they'll be polished. And I'm really sorry if my car is loud. I'm on the freeway. I hope it's not too loud. But usually I don't bother painting my nails because I get so much paint in my hands it just comes off. It just gets ruined. So occasionally I will go and get a manicure, pedicure, and I always make them do gel polish because it lasts so much longer. Like when I went on my trip to Hawaii, I used gel polish. It lasted the whole 2 weeks, which is shocking to me because nail polish does not last on me very long. So I did my very best to prep my nails really well and get them to where they would accept nail polish and hopefully hold on to it. I'm surprised. I can't enunciate today. I'm surprised that why do people get in the center lane in the freeway and go slower than the speed limit? Isn't that what the slow lane is for? They make me mad. They do. You guys have been on this trip with me and I haven't yelled at anybody yet, and it's shocking. Oh, they make me mad. So usually my kids laugh at me because I holler things at people while we're driving on the freeway, or, well, driving anywhere. I just yell at people all the time. I'm in the safety of my own car with the windows rolled up because I'm hearing impaired. If I roll the windows down and I hear noises from outside, it scares me because I can't tell where they're coming from. Like, I have no directional hearing. Look, Ma, no hands. Not a good choice. I have no directional hearing, so I can't tell where noises are coming from. So every time I hear something at my window, I think it's coming at my head, so I duck. It's crazy. So yeah, nail polish. So I decided to polish my nails since I haven't been making art, and now I really want to get in and do something today before I can't for a while, you know, for a few days. I'm pretty sure I'll be okay on pain medicine, you know, to do a little something. But I'm hoping to get in there today and make something when I get home, if I have time, because now I have to do something for my husband's homeless brother. I wanted to also cook a couple of meals for this week while I'm tied up. That way they just have to heat food up. Otherwise they will be eating chicken nuggets and fish sticks for the entire week. That's what they'll be eating, whatever's in the freezer, because, you know, they're not gonna cook. So I thought if I could try and get a couple things like pre-made, or at least like where there's very little necessary to do, we could have real food. Because fact of the matter is, if they're all eating chicken nuggets and fish sticks all week, that's what they'll be feeding me while I'm not cooking. That's what they're going to try to feed me. And yeah, they're kind of alright sometimes, but I don't want to eat a complete diet of fish sticks and chicken nuggets. And what else do we have in the freezer? French fries and, you know, canned soup the entire week. So I think it's partly for my own preservation, so I don't have to eat yucky food the whole week. I'm going to try and pre-cook. So I may not get art. It may not happen. And I'm sorry if it doesn't, because I really want to do some art for you guys. I really want to do some art for me, just so that I can, you know, I don't know, I need in there. I bought a book. And I can't remember who it's by right now because I'm driving and I can't look it up. But I bought it for my Kindle. I don't usually buy art books for my Kindle. I usually like to buy them in real life, paper, so I can hold them and look at them and look at them close up and put them in my art room and use them for inspiration if I need to or whatnot. So I don't often buy art books on my Kindle. Well, buy Kindle for my iPad. So I bought this one though, and I think it's going to be something I'll work on, I hope, while I'm on the couch, not doing a lot. Oh, excuse me. You would think with all the coffee I drink I would never ever in life yawn, but I do. It doesn't keep me awake either. I can drink coffee and go to sleep at night. Terrible. So I need to set my cruise control because I'm in this wide open freeway at the end where nobody goes out towards my house. And I'll end up speeding really too much. So I bought this book. It's about lettering, like learning to love your own handwriting and creating your own fonts and like cool lettering styles for your art journals. And I'm excited because as much as my handwriting doesn't bother me, I have decent handwriting. I know some people and some of you have mentioned that you hate your handwriting. I actually like my handwriting most of the time, and I think it's fair. I mean, I can do some cutesy little bubbly letters and stuff, but I would really like to work on my lettering and do some more creative, cute, fun stuff. That I buy stamps, letter stamps, so that I can have cool lettering. When in reality, I could learn to do it. It's something that I have the ability to do. I don't know that I'll ever have the ability to draw, but I know I have the ability to do some cute lettering fonts. So I bought a book, and I will try to link to it down below in the description, or I will put a photo of it up here of the cover or something. I'll do what I can to make sure that you guys can know what book I bought on lettering, and it looks really fun, and I haven't got very far in it, but it's got a really cool idea to use a composition notebook, kind of like I did for my planner, to create a journaling lettering collection. And you can cut out lettering from magazines and such and stick it in there too, so that you'll have something as a reference to make lettering. And I thought, what an awesome idea. So I think I'm going to work on putting one of those together, and that may be as much art as I get done today, because I don't have to actually be in my studio or have I should have my camera set up, but I could show you guys what I did without actually having to do it, because you're smart and you don't need to see how I glue pages or put washi tape on the edge. But it's just a simple composition notebook. She recommends gluing 2 pages together to make them stronger, and as much as I would love to do that, it's a real pain in the hiney, because I don't have the right kind of wrinkle-free glue sticks. Because if you decide to glue your 2 pages of your composition notebook together, you really ought to have the wrinkle-free glue sticks, because it will make the pages wrinkle, and it's frustrating and annoying, and I don't know how else to get around it. Maybe matte medium. I know I've done it with journal pages before. I've used matte medium, but they're not thin paper like composition paper, and the sizing on them changes when it gets wet, and it causes it to be different. And yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to glue them together or what I'm going to do, or maybe I'll letter on other things and tape them into a composition notebook. I'm not 100% sure, but I really like the idea of having my hand looks ginormous. It looks bigger than my head. That's so funny. Yeah, sorry, rabbit trails. I can't help myself. I have no control over my words. I just say stuff. And so that big loud truck was next to me. So I think a lettering composition notebook as my lettering journal again, to keep ideas in would be so fun. And I have in the past, I did scrapbooking all the time. I look like a crazy person to these people at the stop signs, because I'm just rambling on to myself and looking at them like, are you going or am I going? And I'm talking to you. So I look like a crazy person. I think that's great fun. I have some lettering that I used to do back whenever I was scrapbooking, because I taught scrapbooking classes, and I did little workshops, and I sold scrapbooking supplies. And so I was like an Avon lady, I guess, who came to your home and did demonstrations, and we scrapbooked together, and they used all my stuff, and I sold them stuff. It was fun. But I had some lettering examples in a binder, so I think I'll cut those out, and that'll be a good start for that, of things that I did back whenever I was scrapbooking, because I haven't really used those kind of lettering things anymore, and I used to use them all the time. So I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun to learn some lettering. And I saw on the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/crazyislandfamily/ nothing. I don't know why there's a slash at the end, but there is. So if you want to check out the group, that's it. There'll be a link down below in the description box. I saw that PETA, and she, should I say her last name? I saw that PETA, well, she's in the group, so I guess her name's going to be on there anyways. She has decided to try and do like if y'all watch Jenny Belly, she has like a friendship journal, like a letter journal where they send them to each other and everybody contributes to it. So that looked like fun. I actually have an idea that I haven't implemented yet, but I am planning on doing so very soon. I'm trying to figure out how to do it so that we can have more than one person end up with the painting, because I thought it would be fun. It's like a paint and pass. Like I would start and I would do it on paper so that it's affordable to send. Start a mixed media project and then pass it to the next person, and they would add to it, and the next person would add to it, and so many people would be in a group and add to it, and it would come back to me for finishing touches. The only problem is that I'm the only one who ends up with the finished product, so that makes me feel sad. Like, excited that I would have something that all of you guys contributed to, or a number of you contributed to, but then I would be the only one who had the finished product, and then how's that fair after you guys work on it? This is so annoyingly loud. So, I mean, I guess I could get prints made of it afterwards to give out, but I don't know. So I'm working on that. Maybe if we did like a group, in groups of people, we could each start one and send it, and then each person would contribute to each project, and then the first person who started it would get it back and see how it ended up. That could be kind of fun. I don't know. I'm trying to work out how to make that work so that everybody ends up with a finished piece of art. So if you have any ideas, let me know, because I can use the help. But I know that's what I want to do. I'm home. I made it. My house is ugly. Don't look at it in the background. I'm sorry. So that was one thought. And then I also really want to do a swap. I'm thinking like ATCs or cards. Not everybody does painting. Some people really like to do doodling, and some like to do cards and paper crafts. So I thought that we could do something like that that could be limited to flat, not a lot of chunky textures, so that it could, or, well, it doesn't matter, however you want to do it and you want to spend the money, but to not make it so that somebody sends something really big and expensive and somebody else reciprocates with something small. I was thinking more along the lines of whatever could fit in a standard envelope, like a standard business size envelope that requires one stamp or one international stamp. I went to my post office and I bought some international stamps, and they're not terribly expensive. So as long as it's just a letter size, like what you would mail a bill or something in. So I thought that could be kind of fun, and we could do a swap. We could organize it, and we could see how many people want to be a part of it, and then I'll break them up into groups of 4 or 5, and then you would make 4 or 5 depending on the size of the group. Well, 3 or 4 actually. Some things, whether it's doodles or a card or a mixed media like an ATC, which is the artist trading cards, or something like that you could then mail to them, and then everybody would get 3 or 4 little pieces of art from our Krazy Island family. So I am working on that. Don't think that I'm not, but I am, and I'm getting a phone call, and it's so annoying, and I really should be taking it because it's important, but I want to finish signing off with you guys. So I have to go. You guys take care. I'm having surgery tomorrow, so if I don't see you for a few days because I'm recovering, I will miss you. I will miss you. And there's oodles of ways that you can contact me. They'll all be down below in the description box. There is my post office box, my Facebook page, my Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff's down there. Please, if you haven't already, go join the Krazy Island family. It's so much fun in that group, and you can post pictures of your artwork of any kind and get feedback or tips, and it's been great. Everybody over there has been awesome. All of you guys who are part of the family have been amazing. You guys post regularly. You comment on everybody's stuff. I haven't been on there in a couple of days because I've been fighting with my computer, and I'm super far behind. I am sorry if I don't get to your picture. I try to comment on everything, and I'm sorry that if I haven't gotten to yours, or if I don't, But know that I look through them and I love them, and I'm sorry if I miss you. I try to keep up on that and at least like them if I see them, and I try to comment on them, but I'm a little far behind today. I don't know if I'm going to catch up or not. I'm going to try. So that's where that is. If you want to contact me, you can. Also, if you're interested in any of my pay workshops, I have a how to draw, shade, and paint one of my pretty girl faces. I also have a quick abstracts one that's super cheap. Use the links down below to get the best pricing. They will be in the description box as well. If you are interested in doing the altered book project that we're doing in the Hannah Montana Altered Book Project, there's information about that. There's a link to the video where I talk about it down below as well. And then you can always, on my YouTube channel, under the playlist for the HM Altered Book Project, you can see all the videos that we've been working on. And that's about it. So I'm going to head in and get something to eat because I haven't eaten yet today, and I will miss you all while I am not seeing you while I'm recovering from my surgery. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes. Everybody has been sending me some sweet notes and sweet comments wishing me well, and that they'll be thinking of me and praying for me for my surgery and my recovery, and I really, really appreciate that so very much. I'm feeling much better about it. I know that I have a lot of support, and that matters a lot, and I thank you guys so very much, and I will miss you while I'm gone, and I will hope to see you again very soon. And you guys just keep doing what you're doing, and comment. I love commenting back to you. I'll still be talking to you on here, so that's something simple I can do even while I'm recovering. So feel free to comment on the videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.